I'm Bobby B, and this is Tool Tuesday. In this video, we're going to talk about the Titan double flaring tool for brake lines. I've got the 3/16 and the 1/4 inch in it. I really like this tool. It's easy to use and it works. And you can work with it with the brake lines on the car. I usually just use it just like it is. You can take the handle off and clamp it in a vise and use it if you need to. I don't feel the need to do that. I think reading the instructions on it, it wasn't made for stainless steel tubing anyways. So just your mild steel tubing and your nickel and copper plated stuff like this, it's gonna do it without being in a vise. I mean, you should be able to hold on to this and flare it without putting it in a vise. Let me show you how it works. Basically, this is it. This is all it comes with, is these two pieces right here and then this. These bolts are 10 millimeter. I usually just use a 1/4 inch socket to tighten and loosen it. And then the piece that you use to actually do the flaring is 11/16. So basically what you do is you put your fitting on there, which I don't need it on there because it's cut short, but don't ever forget to put your fitting on there before you flare. It happens to all of us, trust me. So you take the end of this, it's supposed to line up with this line. It comes with a stop. So you just screw the stop in there, then you push your brake line in there, and I like to just hold it while I'm tightening up the 10 millimeter bolts here. Get them nice and snug. Try to tighten them as even as possible. I know if you don't get them tight enough, if you're doing like the steel lines, it will push the tubing out if you don't have it tight enough. So once you get that in there, you screw your stop out, then you screw your die heads in there. First thing to remember is this die lubricant, you don't want to eat it. It says do not eat on there. So if you look at this die here, it says 1, and then it don't actually say 2, but I mean, you can figure that out on your own, surely. So you take and put this end in first, put a little lube on it. Then you just tighten it up with your 11/16 wrench. Once it bottoms out and stops, you just loosen it off there. Then you take your other end, put a little lube on that, and then screw it in there. It's not as hard to screw this one in. You don't have very far to screw it in once you put it in there. Bottoms out. Then you just loosen it off. Then you take your 10 millimeter, unscrew these bolts a little bit. Once you get it unscrewed a little bit, you can do it by hand. Pull it apart a bit, a little bit more. And there is your double flare. Your nut slides right up on it. You screw it in there. It's pretty simple. Like I said, you could do this if you cut a brake line on the vehicle. You can do this while it's on the vehicle, and it works out great. I really like this little tool. I don't know if you can read that or not on the camera. There's the model number there, and then this one's the 1/4 inch one, and there's the model number there. They work pretty good. I've used them. I've used this tool to do my whole car, and my brakes don't leak. So I would say it works pretty good. You can pick these up. I got one of these off of Summit. I think I bought the other one off of Speedway. I know the local parts stores like AutoZone and stuff carries some Titan tools, so you might be able to pick one up at the local parts store. They're about $40. I think one of these was like 42, the other one was 45. So they're $40–50 range. I've seen some other people make the same basically deal. I know Summit makes one. It's like a couple of dollars cheaper, and then another brand makes one that looks just like it, but it's twice the price. So I don't know. I don't know the difference in like this one and the Summit one. They look exactly the same. They're probably made in the same factory in China. I do know that the Titan ones that I have, they work pretty good. So I probably wouldn't give this up for a Summit one. Well, I hope you liked the video. Let me know in the comments if you like videos like this. If you don't, let me know that too. I plan on doing a few of these videos every Tuesday if I can, when I can. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.